Howdy y'all, and welcome to Lex Lives. I'm Lakander, and this is Black Plays Test Pack. Please ignore. So I am right at the tail end of finishing off maybe the last of my parts. Oh no, that's not true. That's not true at all. I forgot about these. Yeah. So I have all these parts. Look at that. All this stuff. Oh, I don't have enough room to carry it all. How about you guys jump out here for a second? And so we're going to make a few things, and then we're going to equip them, and then we're going to see how this all works together. Some of the things are just ready to install, but some of the things need to be made yet, like glider wings. We need 2 of these. Man, that takes solenoids. I'm not sure I'm ready to give up my solenoids. 16 might be enough for what I've got to do next. So let's make our... Oh, I don't need 4 of them either. I only need 2. Don't click the shift button. Just click individually. Alright, I almost made 4 glider wings. I needed 2. I need 4 more of these stupid things. Look at this. 4 diamonds, 8 diamonds, 4 shiny ingots, solenoids, tesseract frames. It's terrible. I needed 8 of those. It's taken me all afternoon to make those, so that I can make 4 of these. Which is the force field emitters and the HV capacitor. I actually could use another one of these, I think, but I don't have it made yet. 4 more shiny ingots, some Mandirium ingot. I need 4 of those. What else do I need to make? Oh, I need to make this right here. Oh, look, awesome. I have enough stuff on me to do those. 3 of those. I made computer chips, which is solenoids and wiring and iron chipsets and gold electrum and silver thermal expansion coils. And I made some plating today, which we've already looked at. Those little blue things are solar panels, so I can equip a solar panel on here. I made some control circuits today, which is diamonds, dunked in the redstone, and some golden chipsets and wiring and flux electrum. I made a LV capacitor. I made a whole bunch of these HV capacitors. Those things are really annoying to make. And stuff like that. But I think there's like 1 or 2 more things I kind of want to make, but they're not really necessary for what I want to do. So with the glove, I still don't have the lightning summoner, and I wouldn't mind checking that out. That's something I might make again in the future. But for right now, I feel like I'm done adding things to the gauntlet. The boots are pretty much done. I'm not going to do the jet boots because we already have jumping and shock absorbing and stuff from the other pieces. And I did get the diamond plating and the heatsink on there last time you saw me do that. On the legs, I still want to add the swim boost. But I don't have an extra ion thruster right now, so it's something I need to add. I do want to add the kinetic generator, which creates power based off movement. And so you can see it's got heat generation. And we'll probably have to... It only does 5. Why wouldn't you run this thing all the way up then? Weird. I'm just going to run it all the way up so it can produce as much energy as possible. So it'll produce, for every 5 blocks you travel, it'll produce 800 joules. So that's pretty handy. I saw someone using it with a jet, or with a hang glider. And the hang glider lets you move fast, so that's pretty crazy that you can get away with that. But that finishes off the legs other than the swim boost, which I desperately need the swim boost because I can't stand how slow you move in the water. Next, we're going to look at the chest plate. So I made the glider wings. You can see 2 glider wings to be able to glide with this. So let's install that. No settings on that one. I don't need the parachute because I don't care about my descent. So, and then I want to add the jetpack, which is 4 ion thrusters, and you just saw me make those. Those things are terrible to make. And I don't know, I guess we run the thrust all the way up. And then the dimensional tear generator, I wanted to play with that. So I did make the servo motors and the control circuit for that, so we'll install that. And then I think that's it for the chest plate. I mean, we could add another battery, maybe this thermal generator to suck down the heat. Could always add some plating to it and stuff. But for gadgets, that's pretty much all I want to add. I'm not interested in the parachute because that's just slow descent, and I mean, I can fall and not take any damage, so I don't know how that would help me. And I'm not really interested in the camouflage. I mean, that only works against other players, and we don't PvP on this server, so that's not something really that useful. Magnet attracts items to the player. I don't know if that's really that useful to me. And then down here, the mob repulsor. I don't know about pushing mobs away from you. And the water tank. I thought about doing the water tank, but I don't know. I don't know how useful it would actually turn out to be. So that's pretty much everything on the armor chest plate here. And then the last one is the helmet. And this thing's got a bunch of stuff. I still think I should add the night vision. Maybe we'll work on that after we try out some of this stuff. I'd probably be able to bind this to a key so I can turn it off, and then I could just turn it on when I needed to use it. I don't like it on all the time because it makes the nighttime look like daytime, and you never get that. I like the way it changes from day to night, and I don't want to give up my helmet. So, and then we've got flight control, which we need to install. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. Ooh, I don't know what the settings are on this. What does this mean? Vertically, Y look ratio. I don't know. I'm going to turn it up to 100 and we'll see what it is. That's the only one from the specials I really thought. Maybe the clock and the compass would have been nice, but I didn't want to have to make so many control circuits. I might add those later, though. The aurimeter and the LP HUD, I don't work with logistic pipes, so I don't know that I really need that. The aurimeter could be useful when I get into Thaumcraft or Tomcraft, but does not give this usage discount. So that might be useful later. And then for the environment, I definitely want the water breathing, so I made the LV capacitor, so we can install that. And then the auto feeder, which I think is awesome. I'm going to install that. We can go ahead and ramp the efficiency all the way up. And let's see. Oh, and then the high efficiency solar generator. The solar generator only uses 1 solar panel, and then the high efficiency one also requires the computer chip and 3 solar panels. So I went ahead and did the big one. 300 grams. I can't grams, right? It's kilograms that mess me up. So, okay, so that should be well, that's gonna get annoying. What's my key to turn that off? Jetpack. Oh, okay. Use new to bind new keys, drag and drop modules to bind them. Okay, so I want new F, drag and drop modules to bind to the keys. Okay, where's the key I just pushed then? New. Oh, there it is. It's hiding behind escape. Okay, and then I want my jetpack bound to that. Okay. Oh, it doesn't ever shut up. I can't have that. I can't. Are you kidding me? It never shuts up. No, I don't think I want that. Okay, F does not turn it off like I was hoping. Whoops, I hit J. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so F didn't work. Let me go in here. Options. Controls. Modular Power Suit. Why? I don't have enough keys. Oh, what about... I'm just going to use this to try and figure out keys that aren't in use. I'm going to assume that every key on my... Oh, look, B's not in use. Okay. You go back here. That's weird. I can't believe B is not in use. Alright. Not J. Stop hitting J. L. New B. B. Alright, here we go. Attach to B. Ah, there we go. That was going to be annoying. Okay. Just constant jetpack sound. I didn't want that, that's for sure. Alright, let's dump some of this stuff out that I don't need now. Oh, let's put the shiny ingots away, though. Alright. E, come on. Shut this down. Shiny ingots, go in with the shiny ingots. You know what I did? I wasn't thinking this through, and I went ahead and threw a bunch of my ferrous ore in my pulverizer instead of running it through with some mercury cells in my industrial grinder. I ran like 2 stacks through and got 5 shiny ingots. I'm like, why am I doing this? Because if I make some mercury cells, which you've seen me do before, and throw them in my industrial grinder, I get a shiny ingot for every ferrous ore. So I just wasted like a ton of ferrous ore. I did get into the way the suit looks, and so I did change the suit's look around. I didn't really like the jetpack on there, so I did change that, and I added little blue highlights here and there to crystal stuff they said you could add, so which I think is kind of cool. All right, turn this jetpack back on. Now, when you've got the we've got the flight control in the helmet, then I forgot, how do you turn on... I forgot how to turn on the glider. But yeah, this power suit allows you to just hover, which is pretty nice. I just wish it didn't fall when you stopped holding down the space bar for jump, which is my fly up. Okay. What was I looking for? The glider. Yes, glider. How do I turn this thing on? Press sneak plus forward when falling to activate. Alright, let's try that out. Oh, it's a constant thing. Okay. Yeah, look at my my power charging up as I fly. I don't know that this is as good as my other hang glider, but but yeah, so oh, and then it lets me go underwater now. I don't drown. This is where I would need the night vision so I could see under the water. But if I can figure that out, then I might add that. I saw this weird lit up cave down here. Why is this lit up? Is there an aura node in here or something? I don't understand where the light's coming from. Is it because you used to have lava? Oh look, it's connected to a mine. It's so close to the surface though that it sucks. But yeah, so with this, now I've got my power fist with all its 1,000 settings that works as shovel and pickaxe, and the armor's pretty good. Look, no damage, and the heat sinks on the armor are good enough to stop me from overheating from the lava. Does not work as well in the nether. Ugh, stupid water's pushing me back. Come on, where's your horrendous noise now, jetpack? Oh man, so much work went into making this thing. Wow, how deep down did I go? I'm not sure that this jetpack is better than the advanced nano jetpack, but you can't put the cooler on the other jetpacks, so which is a little disappointing. I was trying to think there was. Oh, I was gonna go check out my quarry. Let's go check out my quarry with this being able to go underwater, and then of course we've got the helmet keeps me fed, so now I don't have to pay attention to my food, which is awesome. I hate trying to figure out how much food I've got left. Yeah, the jetpack and the glider don't seem to work well together. Oh, that could be because I've got the helmet thing turned on and it automatically has my flight control built in. Ugh, this is definitely slower than... I pushed forward. It does not do forward well without holding down the spacebar. But so as your quarry digs its way down, of course, it goes all the way to bedrock. And so, I mean, I don't have the night vision, so... Oh, crap, I hit a patch of grossness. Well, don't let me drown down here. Not drown, but die. Is this stuff just not going off? Oh, crap. Oh, no! Hopefully this doesn't kill me. Don't die. Don't die. Just be like a poison. stupid whatever I touched into. I was so worried it was gonna break. Oh, see, look, it's huge swaths of it. I can't even get down there. My whole thing is just flooded with slime. Or sewage, or whatever it is. Maybe I can get over here and block it off. Look at it coming out over here. You're ruining my quarry. Whoa. If I get killed out here because of you, stupid slime. Turn off this jetpack then. Ugh. Okay. I don't have enough blocks on me to do anything, so... but yeah, I was going to swim down and check that out, and I can't because of sewage. Tons of sewage. My other quarry here is just getting going. I'm doing another... if you come out to this biome, what is this biome called? It's fungi forest. It has glowstone and ender pearls in it. And so you can actually get glowstone and ender pearls by running your quarry. And looks like I'm going to get some mushrooms this time too. But so I've been running it out here, and it's pretty far from base. We're at negative 2,000. Actually, I can show you on the map, can't I? Oh, I can't because I'm under an overhang, and it thinks the map's got to be underground. So you can see our base is over here, right? And so I went, this is their base, this is a base, this is a base, this is a base. So this is our whole area. And so I'm like double our area away. This whole biome here is fungi forest. There was another one, but Akka found it, and he destroyed it all, and so I went looking for another one, and this was the first one I found, and I figured it was far enough away that nobody wanted to build here anyways. It's ugly. Who wants to build in the middle of giant mushrooms? I guess if you're going to do like a Alice in Wonderland thing, that might work good, but I don't know. Oh, is this mycelium? Yeah, look, it's got mycelium, and it's got mushrooms. If you need a mushroom for some reason, mushrooms everywhere. It's an interesting biome. It's kind of a mixture of the vanilla Minecraft mushroom biome and autumn forest, I think it used to be called. I haven't seen an autumn forest, so I don't know what generates that, but biomes of plenty, I have not seen one. Or, we got an updated version of biomes of plenty, so maybe it doesn't exist anymore, but there used to be these autumn forests that were just all trees that look like this, reds and yellows, and autumn. At least here where I live, that's what autumn looks like. That's not really true. Autumn looks like horrendous rainstorms and all the leaves on your trees come off because I live in a area with a lot of deciduous trees. And pine trees. I guess the pine trees don't lose their leaves, if you want to call sharp, pointy green needles leaves. Yeah, now that I've stopped working on my power suit, I can see my quarry going again. It had shut down completely because I was using all the RF to cook up the different ingredients for this suit. Wrong corner here. Why am I suddenly moving at 1,000 miles an hour? I'm not going to complain, I guess. I'm really disappointed I can't go down to the bottom of my quarry, and my other quarries are... Oh no, I've got quarries here, don't I? I gotta wait for it to catch up to me. It's a little laggy. I'm doing some uploading. I love that I can just fall. Doesn't matter, because I can just fall. I need to look if I can set up control as my run key. Alright, I've got quarries right here. Let's go check these, because these won't be full of... I already kind of checked these, though, so... man, I really need to get that swimming edition. Oh, look, this one's empty. But with the night vision, it clears out the stupid... I really hate the bedrock gloom. I mean, look, should it really be this dark? I can't jump in the water. Move up a little bit, you can see. But one of the things that happens is the quarries don't mine like the bushes, and so without the bushes, or the bushes will just be hovering in the water. If this was a better quarry than what I've got down here. This is my starter one that I did with my robots, so it's not really a quarry. The robots mine out everything. And another thing that I've seen is if you're mining in a area with an abandoned mine, or track mine, I call them, whatever they're called. And yeah, I really got to get the swim assist on this thing. Oh, this is terrible. Just get out here. I wonder if we can... We can swim down in the volcano. Look at... Whoa. I was gonna say, uh-oh, I can't find my way out of the volcano. Oh, I already forgot what I was talking about. Something about... I need the swim assist. What was I talking about before that? Oh, the, if you quarry a track mine or an abandoned mine or a dungeon or whatever they're called, I've noticed that it doesn't always... It won't do the mine carts with chests sometimes. I'm not sure if it's all the time because, I don't know exactly what it's mining up, but so then you can go down and just collect the chest after it's all over, which is pretty cool. And so that's something you kind of need to look out for. Well, I think this is what we're going to call it. I would say that we are out of the modular power suit business after this. So we're going to find something else to work with, to play with next time. I'm kind of glad because this modular power suit thing took a ton of resources. I mean, let's look at just one last time here. So making the actual table, some obsidian, that's nothing. We had to make the hologram emitter, which ruby peridot sapphire, that's not too bad. Redstone reception coil, that's not too bad. These infused obsidian rods, though, are 2 diamonds per infused obsidian rod. And then you can see there's 2 here and 2 out here, so that is 8 diamonds that go into this part. And then these, this is electrum, which is gold and silver, and then shoved into a fluid transposer full of redstone, which then gives you the fluxed electrum, and then whoops, I don't need to know how to make obsidian things. And then you take that with the lead and the silver to make the wiring, and that's just to get the table that allows you to equip the individual things. Making the pieces of armor itself wasn't that bad. You get 4 Enderium ingots for every Enderium ingot recipe, which is the shiny ingot powder, 310 powder, and a bucket of liquid ender pearl. And so you get 4 of these, and then you got to make the pyrotheum dust, which is blaze powder, 1 blaze powder, 1 coal dust, 1 redstone, and 1 sulfur will give you 2 pyrotheum, and the pyrotheum will cook up 4 Enderium ingots. So making this wasn't too bad. Steel, we've already done the steel. We just looked at how to do the wiring, which is mildly annoying, but you get a lot of wiring. You get like 12 wiring for every single instance of the recipe. So 3 wiring is nothing really, and all the pieces of armor were similar to that. I mean, it's just steel and Enderium and the wiring. And so that wasn't too bad to make. The glove, though, took 2 infused obsidian rods, so that's 4 diamonds, 5 diamonds, and the obsidian rods. So that's between the 8 diamonds here and the 5 diamonds here. I'm already up to 13 diamonds, and I haven't even made a single piece of equipment. The armor can be basic iron type armor or the diamond type armor, and the diamond armor was electrum gears, which isn't too bad to make, and but it takes 5 diamonds for each of these plates, and you got to have one for every time you want to use the advanced plating. And that's not really that bad, because I mean, look down here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 armor points, and I've only got two pieces, I think, with armor plating on it. So that's nothing at all, really. And then the heat sinks to take down the heat. Well, it doesn't remove the heat, but to give you more heat is just steel around Invar, and that wasn't too bad either, I thought. I had to make 2 of these glider wings. This wasn't too bad, just some reinforced glass. The solenoids, though, are steel with the wiring, so that can be a little annoying to make. Servo motors, I had to make a ton of these, and each one of these is a diamond plus the solenoids and the wiring and pneumatic servos. Ion thrusters, these are the worst to make right here, because they take 2 of these force field emitters, an HV capacitor, plus a shiny and an Enderium. The HV capacitor, these are so annoying to me to make. I don't understand why there isn't a higher up step. Resonant flux capacitor with platinum ingot, 2 Enderium ingots, wiring. Wouldn't be so bad if this thing didn't require you to make the redstone flux capacitor, the hardened flux capacitor, the leadstone flux capacitor, and then the basic is the leadstone. And for every one of these, you have to go through that process. For every MV capacitor, you have to go through some of that. For every LV capacitor, it's some of that. And I just thought that was a ridiculous recipe for those. And then the force field emitters, I had to make a bunch of those too. There's like 2 flux crystals in here and full tesseract frames, which is the hardened glass and the Enderium ingots and a diamond for each tesseract frame. So this thing here, just one of these, is 2 force field emitters and an HV capacitor. So that's 2 tesseracts, all those stupid flux capacitors, a whole bunch of diamonds, and I've got like 5 or 6 of these on my suit already, and I could use another one. And then control circuits, 2 diamonds per control circuit, plus I had to build the assembly table with the lasers to make the redstone golden chipsets, and fluxed electrum on top of that. So those are kind of annoying to make. Never use the muscles. I'm not sure what the muscles are for. Solar panel. Solar panel actually wasn't that bad to make. It was just some hardened glass and then some shiny ingots, which I can make pretty easily with my ferrous ore, and then the wiring, which those weren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. This thing was a little annoying to make because I had to have a solenoid and a red or iron chipset. One of each of the different types of coils, so gold, electrum, and silver, and then some wiring. I only needed like a couple of those though throughout the whole setup. And I dumped so much diamonds into this. I'll bet I'm probably wearing 2 or 3 stacks of diamonds right now. Maybe not, but it sure seems like it. But the end result is nice as long as you don't get yourself killed someplace, which is usually my habit. I don't take damage when I fall. I can stand in lava for a little bit. I move really fast. I heard a creeper. I've got pretty good melee weapon here. Plus, I've got my railgun, which is awesome. Here, blow up and let's see how much damage I can take. Oh, I'm wearing my repulsor. I forgot about my repulsor. I forgot you guys could get near me. Ha 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 ha. You can't get near me. I hate creepers. Alright, get out of the hole. I should add switch it to being able to work on my stuff out here too. Hey buddy. Alright, this has gone on too long because I talked about all the parts that went into this, but yeah, I like the Modular Power Suit. It's definitely deserving of the huge upgrades in recipes because it is a very powerful suit of armor. And especially when you get everything on it. I mean, I basically could empty my whole inventory at this point, except for some baked potatoes and a bucket. I don't need the glider. I don't need my bow. Don't need my swords, my pickaxe, shovel, any of that stuff. I've got it all right here. Right here on my... I don't even need torches. Those things fly out. They stick on any surface, basically, We looked at that before. It's just... it's pretty crazy. And I like the teleport drive too. That was new to me. And I'm going on and on still. And we really need to quit. So, alright. Click like if you like. Subscribe to share and catch the next one. And I will talk to you later.